I wanted to share that video and some context behind it. I'm driving here, so anyways, don't like having that thing pointing at my face. So I love that video that I shared. I got that from a podcast by Scott Britton, and Mr. Leberknight, who's a healer, was talking about some stuff that I found very profound. He talked about how the body needs to find its own truth and it gets lost, and then certain patterns emerge the body has to go through in order to be healed. I found that very profound because I go through things and I wonder why I'm acting the way I act. I feel these compulsive urges to behave or act a certain way. And as I've been healing and doing inner work and connecting with, spiritual things, with, those kind of things, I discovered this pattern or this oscillation has to take place. And as I do it, it's like a play. It's like playing. And this playful thing has to take place. And as it does what it does, then the body's able to release whatever trauma or things. And it's so important, as long as we're attentive and healing and aware of it, and let that stuff flow versus hiding it or repressing it or shaming it or projecting it, then that trauma pattern will continue. Project it on someone else, or not allow it to be, or just push it back inward. So it's so important for us to do inner work and to be able to allow our bodies to do that. And having said that, it's really important for us to allow others the space to do that as well. The ego doesn't want to do that. The ego wants to control and to expect life to be a certain way. In traditions, we demand order and control. But if we can work from our heart space, work from the Christ space, the charity space, with awareness that we're all one and all the same, and that person is just, he is hurting, he or she is hurting, and that's why they're acting that way. Have compassion for them versus a judgment. So it's to have a curiosity versus a judgment. Then that whole pattern can heal out, because even when we hold a judgment against them, we are damning ourselves and blocking and allowing that sickness or that lost disharmony to continue. And it's okay, it's all part of the process. But when we look at the universe as vibrations and the world as vibrations and our thoughts and each other, and then the goal is to get into a harmony and allow these things, these patterns, to go in and out and flow out of us, we can become more like we were when we were children, and playful and just work things out. And so that's what I wanted to share. But yeah, appreciate the post and happy to share. Thanks for listening.